And we have the 112-pound match coming up. We will be giving the awards for 100 at 103 pounds after the 112-pound match. Now coming up to 112, we have Chris Kelly of Easton, Pennsylvania. He was the Class AAA state champion last year. And his opponent, he'll be wearing red and blue, is Greg Linhart of Boonville, Missouri, also from Class AAA. That's the middle class in Missouri. He was the state champion this year with a 39-0 record, and he went right up the ladder this year. Linhart was 4th in the state as a freshman, 3rd as a sophomore, the state runner-up as a junior, and all the way to the top this year as the state champion. Gary Kessel, our head official for this match. Gary was the assistant referee for our 103-pound match, and Dino White will be our assistant here in the 112-pound match. These are the 112-pound championship final in the National High School Wrestling Championships, and Chris Kelly of Easton, Pennsylvania scores right away with the snap down and spin behind for the takedown. 2-0 in favor of Chris Kelly in the black singlet and the big Rovers on the back. The Red Rovers of Easton High School, the 2-time defending Class AAA team champions in Pennsylvania. Kelly, one of 3 individual state champions on that Easton team. 1:20 left to go here in the first period, and 2-0 in favor of Chris Kelly of Easton High School, and he's working on the top, trying for back points. Now he's trying to bar that arm and turn it over, and he's got the bar on the left side again, now trying to walk over the head. He's done so, but he hasn't exposed Greg Linhart yet. Greg Linhart of Boonville, Missouri. Pretty good showing by the Missouri delegation in this tournament. And Linhart with 3 pins out of his 5 matches coming here to the finals. Kelly with 2 technical falls followed by 3 decisions, so both these wrestlers pretty dominant on the way to the championship final. 30 seconds left here in the first period. Still 2-0 in favor of Chris Kelly of Easton, and now Gary Kessel issues a stall warning on the top against Chris Kelly. Kessel wanting Kelly to improve his position on the top a little more than he would have liked to see, and now Kelly with the tilt on that 2-on-1 tilt on the far wrist, and he's getting a count. We're going to see some near fall points, it looks like. Final seconds ticking down here in the first period, and 2 near fall points are going to be given by Gary Kessel. 4-0 in favor of Chris Kelly of Easton after a period. And Ed Ferraro, our partner in the corner, likes what he's seen so far. His wrestler with a 4-0 lead, and Chris Kelly starting on the top, in the neutral position. He's been very good on his feet this year. And now Kelly with the 360 spin move, looking for the double leg, couldn't quite hit it, and Linhart drags back out. These are the finals of the National High School Wrestling Championships. For the 8th straight year, we have a record field here. 676 wrestlers from 46 states started this competition 2 days ago, as Gary Kessel brings them back to the center for a fresh start. These are the final 28 that you'll be seeing tonight on this broadcast. And now Linhart in on the single leg. Kelly drags out of it, and they'll come back for a fresh start. 1:20 left here in the second period, and Chris Kelly of Easton, Pennsylvania, trying to become his state's 2nd champion here in the National High School Wrestling Championships. He already has a 4-0 lead. Now Linhart trying to drag that 2-on-1. He's got his head underneath, and a stalemate called by Gary Kessel. They'll bring it back to their feet for a fresh start. Greg Linhart of Boonville, Missouri, a 4-time state place winner in the Class Trip 3A. State champion this year, and Chris Kelly just drags him by and spins behind for the takedown, and he's ahead 6-0. 40 seconds left in the second period. 6-0, Chris Kelly in the lead. Chris Kelly, of course, the first of 3 Easton champions in the Class AAA state tournament this year. And he lets Linhart go, and that puts Linhart on the board. It makes it 6-1. Kelly still in the lead as they work toward the edge of the mat. 15 seconds left to go here in the second period. And now once again, Linhart with the front headlock as they work toward the edge. And he tries to spin behind, but the feet of both wrestlers out of bounds, and that means no points can be scored, and they bring them back to the center. 4 seconds left in the second period. And with 2 minutes left to go, 6-1 the score in favor of Chris Kelly of Easton. Kelly winning, wearing the black, red and white singlet, and Greg Linhart of Boonville, Missouri, the Class AAA state champion there, will start on the bottom as we begin the third period. Now Chris Kelly throws the leg in. He's going to maybe look to work a power half Nelson perhaps here on the top. Now his hips slide off, but he gets him back up. And now he steps back in again over the leg. 20 seconds gone in the third period, and now the tilt. The near arm far leg tilt, and it's going to be 2 near fall points for Chris Kelly on that tilt, and it takes the match to an 8-1 lead. And now Chris Kelly flirting with a major decision. He needs another point. An 8-point differential at the end of the match would be a major decision, and Kelly is almost there with an 8-1 lead. Kelly's still working on top. He's got the legs in. Little over a minute left here in the 112-pound championship match, the second of our 14 matches here in the 8th annual National High School Wrestling Championships. And Chris Kelly still working tough on top. He's already turned Linhart once in this period for 2 points. He's got 2 near falls in the match. 45 seconds left to go, and now Kelly looking for a Turk. Linhart grabs the leg. Getting close to a stalemate situation here, but Kelly's still got the leg in. And he's in command with an 8-1 lead. Kelly wins. It'll be 2 for 2 here in the championship finals as a stalemate is called by Gary Kessel. 2 for 2 in the championship finals for Pennsylvania, the home state. 22 seconds left to go, and Chris Kelly in good shape with an 8-1 lead. Linhart stands up. Kelly with the leg in, brings him right back down. 10 seconds left to go here in the 112-pound championship match, and now Linhart hits the switch for the reversal, but it'll be too little too late, and 8-3 will be the final score in favor of Chris Kelly of Easton, Pennsylvania, the second National High School champion from Pennsylvania. Second place to Greg Linhart of Boonville, Missouri. So 2 matches in the books, 12 left to go, and there you see Chris Kelly from Pennsylvania and Easton High School, the 112-pound National High School Wrestling champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris will be taken to his interview.
We'll be going to the 119-pound match very shortly. We'll have the awards right now given to the place winners at 103 pounds, our first awards ceremony for tonight. And the 119-pound match is next here in the National High School Wrestling Championships. A record field of 676 whittled down to 28 for these finals, and we've crowned 2 champs so far this evening.
Of these wrestlers, each of these All-Americans receives 3.
And now, here's George Von Benko, and he'll be talking with our 112-pound champion, Chris Kelly.
Third is
Thank you very much, Rob. Chris Kelly from Easton, Pennsylvania, joining me, the champion at 112 pounds, and 2 for 2 for Pennsylvania. The Keystone State doing well at these championships.
Oh, yeah. We were really tough this year. I felt good with the team we had come out, so far we're taking care of business.
You had him in trouble right from the get-go. You had a couple of near falls, points awarded to you there. Did you think you had him in real trouble a couple of times there?
I knew I could get back points on him from the first time I tilted him. I didn't know if I was going to pit him or not, but I just wanted to build a lead up on him.
You look like you worked real good on your feet, too. Has that been a strength for you all year long?
Nah, not really. As long as I get a takedown, I'm all right. I'm usually tougher on top, but that's probably my strength on top.
Well, congratulations. I know this has to rank right up there with winning the state championship.
Oh, yeah,
congratulations.
Thanks.
Chris Kelly from Easton, Pennsylvania. Back to you guys.
Okay, George, thank you very much. And there you see the 103-pound championship award.